I seen the JLO sex tape.
You have?
Yeah.
Is it for real?
Wait a second. You've seen the JLO sex tape? Really? Who's on it with her? Who's having sex with her? P. Diddy?
No, she got some women, some guys,
Really?
And that's for real.
It's put it to you like this: Pamela Lee is PG.
Really?
JLO.
Are you in this video? Did you star in this video?
No, I was at a penitentiary.
But how did you get it?
Well, certain things you just don't talk about.
About 3 months ago, I did a video regarding JLO sex tape, Suge Knight, and the Diddy tapes. Well, guess what? As of recent, Suge Knight has decided to do an interview regarding this sex tape. If you want to watch that old video that I did about 3 months ago, talking about the sex tape, how it's real, how there was a lawsuit that was quietly settled, squashed, taken away from the media back in like 1998, 1999, make sure you check that description box because that's where you're going to find that short video. Over the weekend, I was made aware of some news, and Vibe just let us know about the news as well. Suge Knight believes FBI gave Ben Affleck compromising Jennifer Lopez footage from Diddy's raids. Now, let me just say this. When I first read this, I'm like, would the FBI really give information to somebody that's not party to a case? Like, what does that look like? But then again, you have to kind of wonder too, this 2016 Cassie Ventura tape that was leaked by CNN and all this stuff was going down. You do have to kind of wonder, like, how did all of this happen? How did this come about? We have to figure this out, right? Suge Knight believes this is the reason the couple is rumored to be heading towards divorce. The entertainment world celebrated Ben Affleck and JLo reuniting and getting married a few years ago. I didn't celebrate. Like, I saw the train wreck from a mile away. I wasn't like grabbing my go girl, celebrate. Like, I wasn't doing that. So who did that? Who said they were doing that? Let me know, because I wasn't doing it. Suge Knight believes that their rumored to be impending divorce is a result of the FBI giving the Daredevil actor footage of the Jenny from the Block singer engaging in illicit activity that they recovered from raiding Diddy's homes a few months ago. Now, there has been a huge denial of such sex tape. There's some people that say it, some people that don't. Shout out to Reggie White. He's been very open in saying there is a sex tape out there.
Death Row started to announce that they were going to put out a Jennifer Lopez adult tape. Can you tell me about how you guys obtained it, what it was, and why it never came out?
Yeah. Ooh, that's a story. So there's definitely a tape out there. Definitely.
Suge Knight was supposed to release it. There's a cover of it. Like, she wasn't playing whatsoever when it came to these rumors, to this alleged sex tape. She got her attorneys right away. All of this is why I have stayed on JLo's head over this situation, because I personally feel like she has gotten away with a lot of shit and she has not been forward or honest, and we got to be here calling out her bullshit. And it's so interesting because she posted on her website, somebody sent me this, y'all, because she's definitely feeling the burn from people calling her out. She posted on her website, "Thank you. Hi, everybody. I just found out some great news, and it's all because of you. Atlas's World is #1 worldwide again this week. Thank you all so much. It may seem like there's a lot of negativity out in the world right now, but don't let the voices of a few drown out that there is so much love out there. Thank you. I love you so much, Jennifer." I think that the voices that are speaking out are the voices of people that are tired of the BS. I mean, I could just be wrong. I don't know, but some people are just tired. They're just done with the celebrity stuff, and they want to bring to light some of this stuff that's happening, if you know what I mean, Now, let's listen to a little snippet of that collect call and see what Suge Knight had to say.
When they go raid Puffy's house and they get all these videos of J-Lo doing this and J-Lo doing that, and they know the fact that J-Lo lied and said that the gun was Sean's or whatever, and sent that man to prison and destroyed his life, and she knew it was Puffy. I'm quite sure they probably called and the FBI gave respect, a courtesy call of Ben Affleck. It's a white man who got respect in the white world. I'm quite sure they said, "We want to show you some things. This about your wife." When he sees this that her and Puffy was doing and who they were doing it with, I'm quite sure they gave his ass those tapes. And I'm quite sure he can never look at her the same. I'm quite sure they heading for divorce. Because, you know, that's a man who had a good life. Great parents, don't spend a lot of money, ain't tripping off paparazzi. He living his life. He got his own team. She done brought all the extra that motherfucker. He want out. He stayed married to JLO, he'd be broke. Instead of just doing movies, he'd be doing Yum Yum Donuts commercials. Next thing he'd be doing these Jack in the Box commercials.
Well, what do you think about that? Listen, if anybody from Suge Knight's camp is listening to this, I need you guys to tell us about what happened with this JLo settle sex tape lawsuit. This is not the first time JLo has had an issue with the sex tape. She had an issue with the sex tape with one of her husbands. I think it was a husband. Was it Noah Ojani or Ojani Noa or something like that? Him. Okay, there was a lawsuit that was an ongoing thing. He wanted to release a sex tape. She didn't want it released. It was a back and forth type of situation. It was a huge thing. So it's not the first, like, it wouldn't surprise me if there was a sex tape out there of JLo, because, you know, that's what I guess Hollywood couples do. I don't know. Y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. Okay, so the article continues. They go, here Suge's saying that, you know, they raided Puffy's house and they got all these videos and JLo doing this and JLo doing that, whatever. He recalls the involvement of the 1999 nightclub shooting where Shine took the fall. Okay, and we know that that's been, well, first of all, that has been an ongoing revealing thing that has been said. We've been knowing the involvement. Shine hasn't shied away anymore from talking about it. Suge Knight further says, and they know the fact that JLo lied and said that the gun was Shine's or whatever and sent that man to prison, destroyed his life, and she knew it was Puffy. Yes, she knew it was Puffy. When you do evil shit like this, regardless of the person being good or bad, but when you do stuff like that, it does come back to you later on in life. It comes back to you in form of your career doesn't get off the way it needs to, destruction, money loss, these kinds of things. Like, and people get away with this kind of stuff all the time. So Suge Knight's theory is that upon seeing this, you know, footage that was given to Ben Affleck, okay, that he would not be able to look at Jennifer Lopez the same. He is quoted saying, I'm quite sure they headed to divorce because that man who had a good life, he said, great parents, don't spend a lot of money, ain't tripping off paparazzi, he's living his life. He got his own team, and she done brought all that extra shit out, and now that motherfucker, he wants out. Now, I don't know if I necessarily agree with everything, and you know, the theory that Suge Knight is putting out there, but I will say this, I definitely believe that there is a sex tape out there, and people have taken this as an urban legend or whatever. No. Because you guys do your research. There's so many articles from the early 1999, 2000s, 2002, 2001, where they talked about a settlement, a sex tape settlement. I read this article on a video that I did 3 months ago. The Los Angeles sexy singer actress Jennifer Lopez has settled a lawsuit she filed over an alleged invasion of privacy involving the distribution of a video supposedly showing her having sex, lawyers said on Tuesday. The agreement came after the case against high-profile defendant Death Row Records and company head Marion Suge Knight had been dismissed in the middle of the year, leaving only a case against unnamed Doe defendants. Lopez attorney Larry Stein said in a settlement in Los Angeles on Tuesday that the sultry singer had dropped the suit against Doe defendants in January. Lopez sued Knight and his rap label last May following an online tabloid article that alleged that Knight had a videotape of Jennifer Lopez making love to a longtime boyfriend and was planning to market it on the internet. Suge Knight was attacking JLo because he was going after Puffy at that time, okay? And if you know how this works, I mean, what better way to attack, go after, you know, the person that you want. You're going to target the girlfriend or whatever, right? That's what you're going to do. That's what he was doing. If a tape doesn't exist, if it never existed, then why lawsuits? Why settlements? Why things like this? If there's a tape out there, who has this tape? Was it collected in the Diddy raids? Why? And this is the crazy part too, is like, I don't know about you guys, but I guess I'm going to speak for myself. Okay. If I had a S tape, which I don't, but if I had an S tape with somebody, okay, I don't know how I'd feel about being friendly with that person. I wouldn't want that person holding something like that. First of all, they're holding it over my head, right? Like this can drop anytime. That can happen. People get grimy over here, right? Why would I want something like that over my head? And then to continue to interact with you, because JLo has continued to interact with Diddy throughout the years. It wasn't like she just left Diddy. No, she partied with them and A-Rod, right? There's parties out there with them together. They did the little fundraiser on COVID Online where people were giving money to, you know, medical supplies. She was there. We aired that video here on the channel. There's so many videos that I have about this. I'm going to put them in the description box so you guys can like review them. But to me, this is no surprise. Now, y'all, do I believe the theory that somehow, you know, Ben Affleck was given the sex tape about JLo? I don't know if I believe that. I think Ben Affleck is just tired and they weren't compatible with each other. And, you know, she's very controlled. Wendy Williams said something very interesting. And, you know, shout out to Wendy Williams, you know, wherever she's at, may she be okay, because I hate what has happened to that woman. But Wendy Williams said something that really resonated because she peeped it right away. And Wendy Williams, she had so much on these people. But one thing that Wendy Williams said was that when you're comparing the people that JLo has dated, Ben Affleck was the one that was easily controlled. Okay. Mark Anthony, you know, Mark Anthony's Mark Anthony. He's got a lot of swag. He's a good looking man. Okay. But Ben Affleck was the biggest pushover out of everybody in that relationship. And I think, in my opinion, Ben Affleck is at this point in his life where he's kind of done being controlled. He's kind of done trying to, you know, play porcelain doll as, you know, he's sitting down, going to her events, being dragged all over while she's over here modeling and the Lola and the Lulu, whatever. He is done. Right. So I do believe that whatever divorce is coming through, if it's, because it's still to be determined, right, if it's coming through or not, it's really coming from a place of like, he's just done. I don't know if it's so much about an S tape. Now, I really want Suge Knight. If anybody, listen, if anybody watches these sources or talks to this camp, can you guys please ask Suge Knight in his prison confessions about this JLo settlement? Okay, sex tape settlement, because there's articles out there that support it. I want to know what this was about, and I know the people want to know. Okay, y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you guys on the next one. Rabbits out. Bye, guys.